What's going on, YouTube? How you guys doing today? That's good to hear. We're back with another installment of Kicking It with Krash. Today we have another first ride video. We're here with the 2016 Kawasaki Vulcan S 650. Alright guys, basically what this is Kawasaki's taking the Ninja 650 that everybody's grown to love, the one that I advocate as a first bike over the Ninja 300. They've taken that engine and they've thrown it into a cruiser package. So for all my guys out there that want to ride bikes but don't want to ride crotch rockets, now they have a cruiser that's just as easy to learn on. It doesn't weigh shit. I don't know how much it weighs off the top of my head. I know, shame on me. But it's way lighter than if you go with your big boy cruisers, your 1500s, your 1800s, things of that nature. It feels very nimble, very agile on the road. Man, this thing's crazy. Guys that watch my videos, you know how I feel about bikes that don't have a fucking gear indicator, because I don't know how to count. So knowing which gear I'm in is always a pain in the ass. Thing has a slight windscreen on it. They normally don't come with the windscreen. I believe that's either a different package or it's an add-on. Feels like it kind of keeps the wind from busting you in the chest. Look at this dickhead. No fucking turn signal on the cell phone. As crazy as it seems, man, it feels like this thing makes power slightly different than the Ninja 650, even though I know it's the same engine. I was just cruising at 65 miles an hour in third gear. I kept count that time for you guys. But yeah, man, you know, this bike also comes with the ergo fit. So if you're a taller guy, they can move the pegs forward. They can move your handlebars up for the shorter people. They can move your pegs back, move your bars down. This bike already has a really low seat height on it. If I'm not mistaken, the Z125 actually sits higher in the seat than this bike. Of course, this is a bigger bike than the Z125. But if you can ride a Z125, then you can ride a Vulcan S, no problem. Oh shit, I just racked my fucking nuts on that pothole. And I know it's there. I hit that fucking bump last week. It's crazy. If I'm not mistaken, these same two vehicles were here last week. That is fucking mind-blowing. I guess they either live close or they work in this complex right here or something. So yeah, we're just gonna go up here. We're gonna turn around and let you guys take a look at this bike. Alright guys, I do believe this is a 2016. I may be mistaken because I haven't seen very many 16s come in this color. It may be a 15. The rep told me it was a 16, so I'm going to go with what he said. As you can see, this normally isn't there. You don't have this windscreen, so it's just kind of naked, even though it's not a very big windscreen. This is an ABS model. I've even seen these things fitted with bags, and they don't look bad. Kawasaki Vulcan S. Like I said, same engine as the Ninja 650. Let's see if we can get down here and let you guys hear this stock exhaust. Not the loudest thing in the world. If I was going to buy one, I would definitely change out the exhaust. As you can see, this bike only has 146 miles on it. So this is pretty much a brand new bike. That's one of the benefits of working for a dealer. You get to ride shit. And the reps come in and they try to smooth you to sell more of their products. So I tell all the reps, hey, if you want me to sell more of your shit, bring me shit to ride on. So yeah, guys, with the Vulcan S, you do get your digital dash. Still have your analog tachometer. Of course, like I said, you don't have a gear indicator. You do have a clock. You do have your odometer. You have a fuel gauge. So, you know, that's always a nice thing to have. Once again, you have these fucking mirrors. Like, these are a lot better than, say, for instance, the Ninja 650s or the Ninja ZX6. The Ninja ZX10 actually has some fucking awesome mirrors on it. I love those things. They're almost like Gixxer mirrors. They have your integrated turn signals in them. And they have, like, just the little adjustments on the actual mirror itself. I like those things, man. I don't know why. Not a fan of, like, the ball mirrors that you kind of just swivel and shit. I hate those. But, yeah, man, so far this thing, it feels good. It rides good. It takes a little getting used to. It's different than being on a sports bike. When I go to take off, I'm just tempted to want to throw my feet back. But there's no pegs back there, so you kind of got to throw them forward. If this was my bike, I would go ahead and move the pegs to the forward position and give more like a forward control. Even though I'm not that tall, I'm only like 5'11", I still feel like it'd just be a little bit more comfortable ride with the pegs slightly forward. You guys can see my knees are bent. I feel like I'm sitting in a fucking recliner. Like I would like to be out a little further. I don't know, I've never ridden a Goldwing, but this is how I can imagine you feel riding a Goldwing. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna turn around and get on the interstate and see how she handles on the interstate. Yo, I could hear somebody's fucking brakes locking up behind me. That is a scary-ass feeling, or a scary-ass sound, rather, to hear when you're on a motorcycle. You're rolling and you hear that fucking screech of some brakes locking up. Holy shit. Nobody wants to fucking die. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's the fucking sound I heard. Let's put this thing on the interstate and see how she handles at highway speeds. Oh. I'm a fan of how it corners. It just feels like it wants to just kind of fall over into the corners. By no means any is this a powerhouse. You know, this is just a 650, and it does have the Ninja 650 engine on it. So, I mean, if you've ridden the Ninja 650, pretty much the same feeling, just in a different ride. Like I said, you're kind of more, you know, cruiser on this. So it definitely is a cruiser versus the Ninja 650, which would be to me more of a sports bike that's kind of fast sports touring-ish. This is the Kawasaki Vulcan S. If you guys are in the market for a good motorcycle to learn on, and you're not really a fan of the crotch rockets, keep in mind this bike, like, it's pretty good. Like I said, it has the same engine as the Ninja 650, so it's going to be a forgiving motorcycle. It's not going to kill you too quick. Well, I say that any motorcycle can kill you, but you're less likely to die due to user error on something of this caliber. Handles great, corners good, the weight feels really well balanced. Yeah, it should be perfect for somebody just learning to ride, help build some confidence. Kawasaki Vulcan S. If you guys live by a Kawasaki dealership, go check it out, man. Sit on it, see what you guys think. If you own one, drop down in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about it. Until the next time, ride safe.